Sheikh ARIF AHMED, working as School Assistant Mathematics in ZPHS Sudapalli, Veldurti Mandal, Kurnool district. So in this class, we are going to discuss some of the difficult chapters in mathematics like trigonometry and applications of trigonometry. So many students have some phobia about these two chapters. Actually, these chapters are very easy if you understand them in a proper manner. So let us start the class. Today we are going to start with trigonometry. If you check this weightage, there are 7 marks. One mark question, one 2 marks question, and one 4 marks question. Before going to start this class, we have to review this chapter. This entire chapter has been divided into 3 parts. Exercise 1, exercise 2, exercise 3. What we have to know? In exercise 1, we have all ratios and applications of this Pythagoras theorem. See here, in Pythagoras theorem, we have a right triangle. This is Pythagoras theorem's statement. In a right triangle, we have hypotenuse square is equal to side square plus side square. For students, what is Pythagoras theorem? Hypotenuse square is equal to side square plus side square. This condition we use and we label the triangle in 3 parts: opposite side, adjacent side, and hypotenuse. They give any 2 sides. Suppose sin theta is equal to 3 by 5. We have to write actual ratio. What is sin theta? It is the ratio of opposite side and hypotenuse. That means in this triangle, we know opposite side and we know hypotenuse. Using Pythagoras theorem, we will find the third side. After finding third side, we will get it is 4. Then we can write the remaining ratio. So this is the procedure of finding the third side using Pythagoras theorem as well as writing the remaining ratios. In entire exercise 1, we have this type of problems. Exercise 2 consists of trigonometric ratios values. So 6 trigonometric ratio values and the angles are from 0 to 90 degrees. 0, 30, 45, 60 and 90. To remember them, just you go through these 2 triangles. When the angle is 45 degrees, you mention opposite adjacent hypotenuse as 1:1 root 2. 1 root 2. See, for example, if you want sin 45, opposite side by hypotenuse is equal to 1 by opposite side 1 hypotenuse root. Like that, cos 45, tan 45, cot, secant, all the ratios you can. Similarly for 30 and 60, since it is right triangle, if one angle is 30, automatically the third angle will be 60. The side opposite to 30 you have to take as 1 unit. 60 degrees, side opposite to 60 degrees as root 3, hypotenuse as 2. Whatever ratio you take, suppose secant 30. Secant means hypotenuse by adjacent. Hypotenuse is here 2, adjacent is root 3. That's why it becomes 2 by root 3. So, to do the problems of exercise 2, you must learn all the trigonometric ratios well. Otherwise, there is one table which we have practiced a lot in our classes, that is this table. First we write sin values. Sin values we write, then descending order. From right to left, cos values, sin by cos. Sin by cos values you will get tan values. See here, sin by cos, tan values. Cosecant, reciprocal of sin values will give you cosecant values. From right to left of cosecant, you can get secant value. Right to left of tan, you can get cot value. So this table you have to by heart perfectly or practice perfectly. Otherwise, you can go through those triangles, 45 degrees triangle or 30 and 60 degrees triangle carefully. Next, Trigonometric ratios, sin theta, cosine theta, tangent theta. Their respective reciprocals, cosecant, secant, cotangent. Next, the third exercise. Third exercise, we have identities and conversion. So like this entire trigonometric chapter has been divided into three parts. Exercise 1, trigonometric ratios and theorem related problems. Exercise 2, trigonometric ratios for 0 degrees, 30, 45, 60 and 90 degrees. And exercise 3, identities and their conversion. What are the identities? We will see. What are the identities? There are three identities. Remember them. We have to give them one small shortcut. That is, you see here SC, ST, CC. So in social studies, you have learned about cat, SC, ST, cats, like that. In trigonometry also, you can remember SC, ST, CC. S means sine square, C means cos square. Only for first identity, we have plus, remaining two identities minus. ST, secant square minus tan square equals to 1. Third identity, cosecant square minus cot square is equal to 1. Like this entire chapter we have represented in these diagrams. First exercise, ratios and Pythagoras theorem. Second exercise, trigonometric ratio table, values. Third exercise, identities. In third exercise, there are two types of problems. Converting a ratio into remaining ratio. Express all trigonometric ratios in terms of tan theta. Express all trigonometric ratios in terms of cos theta. Those type of problems. And fourth exercise, we have so many types of proofs. What are the proofs? Show that or prove that this type of problems they will ask. So, for example, you see here, show that sine square for mass questions. These type of questions we can expect. Show that sin A plus cosecant A whole square plus cos A plus secant A whole square equal to 7 plus tan square plus cos square. This problem is repeatedly coming in public examinations. To do this problem, we have to know the concept of exercise 1 and concepts of exercise 3. Reciprocals of ratios as well as identities. Now let us check how to do this problem. See here, whenever they will give, prove that or show that or verify that, we will take one part of the equation, either LHS, then we will prove RHS, or we will take RHS, we will prove LHS. So here LHS is sin A plus cosecant A whole square plus cos A plus secant A whole square. If you observe students, the both terms are like A plus B whole square, A square plus 2AB plus B square. So we split this one as sin A plus cosecant A whole square as A square plus 2AB plus B square. Even second expression also, A square plus 2AB plus B square. Then what we did, underlined sin square cos square. We kept here a single term. Then 2 into sin A. Already we said cosecant is reciprocal of sin. Sin A cancel. Cos square we have written in front. Cosecant square A. 2 into cos A into secant A can be written as 1 by cos A. Plus last term secant square A. Cancellation we did. You check identity 1. Sin square A plus cos square A is equal to 1. That's why we have written here 1. Next, 2 1 ja 2. Here also 2 1 ja 2. Remaining terms, cosecant plus secant square. Now check the constant 1, 2, 2. Of them, you will get 5. Remaining 2 terms, we write like that only. But in our RTP, RHS is in terms of tan and cot. That's why what we did, we have used identity 2 and identity 3. According to identity 2, secant square A minus tan square A is equal to 1. Secant square A is equal to 1 plus tan square A. So secant square A, we have written as 1 plus tan square A. Similarly, third identity, cosecant square A minus cot square A is equal to 1. Cosecant square A can be written as 1 plus cot. So this cosecant square A I have written as 1 plus cot square A. Now check 5 plus 1 plus 1, 7. Cot square A plus tan square A is equal to RH. So here in this problem, we have used the reciprocal terms in all the three identities. So this problem is very important at the exam point of view also. So this chapter, this problem is known as complete family problem. What is complete family? Every ratio you can see in this sine, cos, tan, cot, cosecant, secant. So to test your knowledge, these type of questions may be asked. So once again, go through this problem again, practice, and you will get that this problem is very easy. Another problem. See students, this type of questions may be asked for 4 marks, previous and this one. Show that 1 plus sin theta by 1 minus sin theta is equal to secant theta plus tan theta. Whenever you get this 1 plus or 1 minus, immediately you do rationalization as you did in 9th class problem. So in 9th class, we have this type of problems, 2 plus root 3 in denominator. What you did? We multiplied with its rationalizing factor just by changing the symbol. Denominator 2 plus root 3, that's why we have taken 2 minus root 3, 2 minus root 3. Here, this type of problems, especially when it is 1 plus 1 minus. So denominator is 1 minus sin theta. We change its symbol as 1 plus sin theta. Multiply both numerator and denominator by 1 plus sin theta. So numerator into 1 plus sin theta, denominator into 1 plus sin. Check both numerators, both are same. X into x, x square. Denominator is a minus b of a plus b. A square minus b square. So 1 minus sin square. According to our identity, sin square a plus cos square a is equal to 1, or cos square a is equal to 1 minus sin square a. That's why 1 minus sin square theta can be written as cos square theta. Writing square for both numerator and denominator, square root gets cancelled. Write the denominator separately. 1 by cos theta plus sin theta by cos theta. As we know that cos theta is reciprocal of secant, 1 by cos becomes secant, sin theta by cos theta becomes tan. That's why it becomes secant theta plus tan theta. This is our. So these type of problems you have to practice in trigonometry. Once again, while practicing trigonometry, you divide this chapter as 3 parts. The first part, ratios and Pythagoras theorem. Second exercise, trigonometric ratios values, and third exercise, identities. Still there are so many problems there. You can practice this and also the remaining problems of exercise 4. Okay students, again same related chapter, applications of trigonometry. If you check the weightage of this chapter, one mark question, 2 marks question, 8 marks question. So many students will think that 8 marks question will leave for choice. If you have interest in applications of trigonometry, why this chapter will also come in intermediate. That's why you practice this one, you will see that this chapter is also very easy. To practice this chapter, first of all, you must know 2 concepts. Angle of elevation and angle of depression. What is the angle of elevation? Angle of elevation means the angle formed. See here, this diagram. One girl is observing the object. She is on the ground. The object is just like a tower. Here. From the ground, we are observing the top of the tower. Then, actually, this is called her eyesight, level of eyesight. Now, this girl is looking at the point which is above her eye level. This is called line of sight, and the angle formed here is called as angle of elevation. Same case, we can see that there is a boy who is standing on the tower. He is looking at the girl. Then what happens? What happens? He has to see below his eye level, isn't it? His eye level will be like this. right to his eye. Now this boy should do what should do? This boy should look above the eye level. See here. Suppose this is the tower, this is the boy, this is his eyesight level. Now he is observing the girl who is standing on the ground. Here the angle formed with this horizontal to this line of sight. This is called line of sight. Then this angle is called as angle of depression. Depression means looking from top to bottom, and the person who is on the ground looking at any sky or top of the tree, top of the building, top of the tower, whatever thing, then the angle formed is the angle of elevation. Now, whenever angle of depression is formed, we say that these two angles are equal. These are called alternate angles. Okay. Next. So, in this chapter, again, one trigonometric concept you have to by heart. Not only all the ratios, just sine, cos, tan. Not for all the ratios, only three ratios, 30, 45 and 60. So sine 1 by 2, 1 by root 2, root 3 by 2. Same ratios will come for cos in descending order, root 3 by 2, 1 by root 2, 1 by 2. 1 by root 3, 1 root. If you remember these values, every problem can be done very easily. So here two concepts. First one, angle of elevation, angle of depression concept. Second one, trigonometric ratios, values. Next. See this diagram. A circus artist is climbing a 20-meter rope which is stretched. Tied with the vertical pole on the ground, find the height of the pole and angle made by the rope with the ground. In application of trigonometry, there are 5 things you have to remember. How many things? 5 things. First thing, according to situation, you must be able to draw a diagram. Drawing the diagram is very, very important in application of trigonometry. Second thing, labeling that one. See here, according to this question, we have drawn here the length of the rope as 20 meters. Angle made by the rope with the ground 30 degrees. Labeling the diagram is second part. Third part, labeling the diagram with sides or opposite side, adjacent side and hypotenuse. Third one, labeling the sides. Fourth one, what is the required ratio? Required ratio, how to find? Just two persons are going in a bike. One of them should know the route. One of them he doesn't know the route. Then if both of them are going, the combination should be one should know, one should doesn't know. Like that here also we will take the combination of one known side or given side, one required side. Suppose here you see one known side and one required side. Suppose one person is flying a kite with an angle of elevation 30 degrees and the kite is flying at a altitude of 20 meters. We have to find the length of the thread. First thing what we said, draw a right triangle. We have drawn. Second step, what are the sides measurements and angles given? We have represented them. Third thing, name the sides. According to 30, this will become our opposite side. This becomes our adjacent side. This is our hypotenuse. Now, what is given? The altitude. That means opposite side is given and we have to find hypotenuse. This adjacent side is not necessary for us. So adjacent side we won't consider. Because we know the opposite side, we have to find hypotenuse. One known, one required. They asked what is the length of the thread. Known side, required side. Opposite, hypotenuse. So we can take sine or cosecant. but better to take first three only. That's why we have taken sine 30. Sine means opposite by hypotenuse, AB by AC. Sine 30 value again from the table 1 by 2, 20 by x. Doing cross multiplication, we will get x is equal to 40 meters. So the length of the thread is 40 meters. Next, we are going to discuss another most important problem, tree problem. There is a tree, because of some wind, it's been broken into two parts. This part is still on the ground. This broken part falls on the ground such that its top of the tree makes 30 degrees with the ground, which touches the foot of the tree at 8 meters. According to that situation, we have to draw a diagram. Top is making 30 degrees, that's why here 30 degrees. Distance between foot of the tree to top of the tree on the ground 8 meters. So here 8 meters. The question is, find the height of the tree before it was broken. Before it was broken, x plus y. X is broken part, this one. Y is unbroken part, still on the ground, vertically. Third thing, label, opposite, adjacent side, hypotenuse. Now, what is the known side? Here, the known side is adjacent side. We have to find opposite side. Adjacent opposite, we can take either tan or cot. That's why we have taken tan 30 degrees. 30 is given. Opposite by adjacent. Tan 30 from the table, 1 by root 3. Opposite is y. Hypotenuse is 8. Cross multiplication. Root 3 into y is equal to 8. Y is equal to 8 by root 3. No need to rationalize. The end we can rationalize. Next, we have to find the broken part. We have assumed the broken part height as x. So automatically BA is also x. So this x will become hypotenuse. This is the required side. Given side is adjacent. So which ratio contains these two things? Cos. That's why we have taken cos 30. Always remember one known side, one required side. Like that ratio only you have to take. Cos 30 adjacent by hypotenuse. Cos 30 again from the table. The table should be drawn before the examination in public exams. So root 3 by 2 cross multiplication. Root 3x is equal to 16. X is equal to 16 by root 3 meters. Therefore, the height of the tree before it was broken as x plus y. Same denominator. So LCM is root 3. 8 plus 16, 24. Rationalize. Multiply. Here root 3, here root 3. 24 into root 3, 24 root 3. Root 3 into root 3, root 9, 3. 8 root 3 meter. So like that, still so many problems are there. By practice, we can learn all the problems very easily. So, this chapter, there are 2 mark questions and 1 mark questions. What they can ask? They will give one situation. Whatever situation they will give, my suggestion is just you draw one right triangle, you will get half of the mark. Whatever situation is given in application of trigonometry. So, you draw a right triangle, label it as A, B, C. One person is looking at the top of a tower. So, this will become our tower with an angle 45 degrees. And the height of the tower is 30 meters. So, just labeling that one, you will get 2 marks. Or still, you can ask in another way. What is the distance between the observer and foot of the tower? Which ratio can be used? So just now I said, label that one as opposite, adjacent, hypotenuse. Known side is opposite, required side is adjacent. So according to our logic, we have to take tan or cot. So tan theta can be used. Or what is the distance they will ask? So immediately you take tan 45 is equal to opposite side by tan 45 from the table 130 by x. X one the x is equal to 30. Finally, in application of trigonometry, for every answer you must write conclusion. Therefore, height of distance between foot of the tower and observer is 30 meters. Units are also very important. That's it. If you learn all these problems in a logical manner, this chapter is very, very easy. Also, you can see that this chapter is related to our daily life situations. So, hope you understood this concept of trigonometry and application of trigonometry. You can observe all these videos in our government channel, Manabadi Kurnool, and come out of the phobia of these tough chapters. Actually, these are the very easy chapters. Okay, students, hope you understand this one. Again, we'll meet in another class. Okay, up to then, bye. Thank you. All the best for your examinations. Thank you.